so hope Sheridan doesn't have to suffer the same fate that I did. To have your baby taken from you. To spend the rest of your life wondering whatever happened to the child and then damning yourself for not protecting your newborn.
Eve, don't.
I can't help it, Julian. It's been over 20 years. And even with all the resources at your disposal and the leads that we got from your investigators, we are still no closer to finding our son.
Liz, what do you want me to see?
Oh, you gotta see it to believe it, TC. Come look, it's right around the corner. You can't take my baby.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Whitbrook. We can't wait any longer. I need to take your daughter to the morgue.
No.
You
You
understand?
can't have my Sarah. No, I need more time to be with her. I need more time to say goodbye.
Oh, please give the nurse the baby. It's for her.
No,
Good, okay?
no, Ethan. No one can take my Sarah. Not yet. Not yet.
Teresa, what are you doing here? You gotta get out of here before Gwen sees you, okay?
I never meant for Ethan and Gwen's baby to die. I would wish this on anyone.
I know that, okay? I believe you, really. But look, Gwen's another story, okay? She blames you for the death of her child. If she finds out you're still here, Teresa, she's gonna kill you.
Oh, Sarah. My Sarah. My sweet baby girl.
Gwen, at least put Sarah in the bassinet, okay? She'll be more comfortable there. Okay?
Poor Gwen. I can't even imagine what it must be like to lose a child. To see a life you created end so soon and so tragically.
Ethan's gotta wish he handled things differently. Told Gwen about Teresa being in L.A. Keeping it a secret turned Dicey's situation deadly.
Secrets are never good. They end up destroying relationships.
I can't believe you'd bring up my past with LaToya at a time like this.
Damn that Whitney. Suckering Chad into her uppity uptown life. Forcing him to get engaged to her while he's still married to me.
That's enough for you, cuz. See, you straight tripping if you think little Miss Whitney is trying to steal a dog like Chad.
I'm your blood, Puff Dog. You're supposed to take my side.
Yeah, well, not when you wasted like you are now.
I'm not wasted. But I am gonna waste that Whitney bitch. Teach Chad not to disrespect me, his loving wife.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I'll bang Whitney for stealing my man.
What is wrong with you, girl? Walking around with a loaded gun when you loaded too?
I know what I'm doing. You taught me all about guns and how to shoot straight.
Yes, you could defend yourself, not go around shooting up South Central. Besides, a peace of mind ain't no use to you. Whitney ain't gonna give you Chad back.
I know Chad hurt me and all, but I never stopped loving him. Never stopped missing him. And now that he's back in L.A., I want him back. I want him bad, Puff Dog. Real bad.
Yeah, see, I need to get Chad back on my label. Hit man that singer Sid Valentine, or I'm gonna lose out on some serious change.
How so?
Well, I had some of my boys steal some cuts from that CD he and Sid are making. Whew! They are the bomb. That CD's gonna go platinum easy. Probably snag every award there is. The way I figure it, Chad could become a millionaire off that one CD.
Always knew Chad would make it big. Whitney probably sensed it too. Wanted a rich meal ticket out of tiny town USA. Slut. Throwing her skinny, trashy self all over my husband. I don't care if Puff Dog took that gun away from me. I'll find a way to mess up little Miss Whitney. Mess her up so bad even her own mother won't recognize her.
TC has to see Eve with Julian to believe his sainted wife is a sinner.
Eve, I hate it that you have had to suffer so much over these years. First to think that our baby died, and then to have had that vision that he was taken out of the hospital as you looked on helpless to save him.
I know that's what happened to him. Our baby lived, and then he was taken from us to God only knows where.
You know that this is all my fault. It is. It's my fault. I should have stood up to my father when he forbade me to see you. I should have married you then and there. I should have been a good father. I should have been a good husband. I failed you, and I failed our son. I'm so sorry.
No, Julian. What's done is done. Besides, we're very different people then.
But even so,
I've forgiven you, Julian. I think it's time you forgave yourself.
I don't know if I can.
Try.
And I will keep looking for our son.
I'd give anything in the world to see our little baby all grown up. See who he is and what kind of a man he turned out to be.
How can you bring up LaToya when Ethan and Gwen are over there hurting like hell?
I was not bringing up LaToya. I wasn't even thinking about her. I was just saying that secrets always seem to mess up relationships. Ethan kept Teresa being here in LA a secret from Gwen because he didn't want to upset her during her difficult pregnancy, right? But she found out anyway, and things just went from bad to worse. It's the same thing as Teresa keeping secrets from Ethan about Chief Bennett being his real father. Or when she thought she was married to Julian. Ethan had a hard time trusting her ever since then, right?
I overreacted, okay? I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. Instead, ask yourself why you thought I was talking about LaToya. Maybe it's because you have a guilty conscience because you never told me that you were married to another woman. Huh? A woman who, by the way, is still your wife.
Please don't take my baby to lock away in the cold and dark.
Oh my God. Poor Gwen and poor Ethan. Poor little Sarah. I didn't mean for this to happen. And now they hate me. They blame me for losing their baby.
Look, Teresa, I'd never say anything to hurt your feelings, but I mean, come on, can you blame them?
I honestly thought that, fate would bring Ethan and me together. You know, that our love would overcome the obstacles that were keeping us apart, but not at the cost of an innocent baby's life. I mean, the grief that I've caused Ethan and Gwen.
Okay, come on, let's get out of here. Let's go get a cup of coffee or something, okay?
Max, I need to stay. I need to apologize.
Listen to me. You gotta get out of here, okay? Gwen can't see you again. You know, if she does, it's only gonna make things worse, okay? If they could get any worse.
Gwen, please. Let the nurse take Sarah, okay? It's for the best.
Ever wonder what the hottest LA hotspots look and sound like? Well, here's a couple who doesn't seem to care, and they're right outside one.
No. No. No.
You two-timing bastard! Get your hands off of me!
I'm just trying to help you cope with what's happening.
What's happened, Ethan, is that you betrayed me. You betrayed me and our little girl.
Don't do this. Don't do this when it's time for us to say goodbye to our girl, okay?
Ethan, our little girl is dead because of you and your lust for Teresa.
I never meant
Don't you get caught?
to hurt you. I love you.
Get your filthy hands off of me! And you stay away from my baby girl.
She needs to.
No, she doesn't.
Gwen, you okay?
No, I'm not okay, Dr. Abel. I'm not. This monster here is trying to take my baby from me, and my husband just wants to kiss and make up, so maybe I'll forget, that he's got the hots for another woman. I mean, the woman responsible for killing my baby.
I understand, but let me give you something.
I don't want
to
to sedative. I want my baby, Dr.
Don't make this
Abel.
harder than it already is.
You go to hell and take your slut with you! You murderous bitch! It's not enough that you killed my baby! You stay here, only I would die next! Oh, Teresa, I'm not gonna die. You are! I hate you!
God, Eve, I've never seen so much paperwork.
Damn it. Where did Julian go?
Liz, you were right. I never would have believed it. I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, TC, this is par for the course, honey. Aside from Sheridan's medical records, most of these papers are from the media, warning information on Sheridan's condition and the kidnapping of her baby.
Sweetheart, you have to be Sheridan's doctor and deal with the media, too?
Oh, no, Sam was taking the brunt of it, but he went home to see Grace.
Why, Julian! Yes, I would expect to find you here. Now, why is it that every time TC and I are looking for Eve, you are somewhere close by?
Yeah, Julian. What the hell are you doing here with my wife in this hospital?
I'm gonna kill you for killing my baby, I swear to God! No! Teresa has to die! No!
Come on. Let's put her to bed.
Okay.
No!
Come on.
I hate that she's hurting us so much.
You have got some nerve pretending that you give a damn about Gwen.
I do!
You shut up or I will stitch your mouth shut. You are, by far, the most selfish, self-centered troublemaker that I have ever had the displeasure to meet. Dr. Taylor, the staff, and I have asked you how many times to leave here, and you're still here.
I just wanted to apologize.
You should be horsewhipped for what you've done, the pain that you've caused Gwen. Now get out of here, or so help me God, I will throw you out.
I just love Ethan.
I know it.
And I didn't mean for anything to happen to Gwen or the baby.
I know, but it did.
I know. It's just, seeing Ethan and the man I love with another woman, it just tears me apart.
I know it's hard to see the person you love with someone else, but, Teresa, come on, you gotta move on, okay? Now's not the time to be mooning over Ethan, not when he just lost his baby and, potentially his wife, so let's go, okay?
Is there anything you can do, man?
Thanks for asking, man, but, no, there's nothing anyone can do for Gwen and me now. Not after her.
baby. My baby. My baby.
Teresa is gone. I hope now she finally realizes she has to stay away from Ethan and Gwen so that they can start to heal.
Yeah, I hope so too. And I also hope you know that I was wrong to jump to the conclusions I did when we were talking about secrets hurting relationships.
How can you even think that I'd be petty enough to throw LaToya in your face when people we care about just lost their child?
Yeah, you know, you're probably right. It was probably my guilty conscience that made me think you were sticking it to me about LaToya. But for real, Whitney, I never think about her. You know, LaToya's my past. I thought we were divorced. There was no reason to tell you she even existed.
You know, that's the same kind of messed up logic that Teresa uses. She always finds some excuse to keep secrets, and it always comes back to bite her. And now, oh my God, you're doing the same thing. You know, you say that LaToya is in your past, that she doesn't affect us, affect our future, but you know what? You're wrong. Because keeping your marriage to her a secret does affect our future together. If we even still have one.
All right. I'm late for a meeting. I'm gonna have one of my boys take you back to your crib.
Whatever.
And you know what? Don't drink anymore. You know you get stupid when you drink.
Says you.
Look, don't disrespect me. And forget about Chad and Whitney, all right? I got plans for them. Big plans. All right, I gotta go. No more drinking.
Forget you, Puff Dog. I got big plans for Whitney, too. No way am I letting that skitty piece of nothing take my man away from me. Mm-hmm. I'm taking her out. Tonight.
You are my passion for life.
I'm not here to be near Eve, as Liz is implying. I came to check on my sister.
You don't give a damn about anyone in your family, Julian.
Oh, I agree with TC. You know, I haven't been here in Harmony for very long, but long enough to know that you don't have a closeness with your sister. In fact, from what I hear, you care about your sister, oh, about as much as my sister cares about me.
Well, you've heard wrong, because I happen to love my sister a great deal. Although the specifics aren't comparable, much like you and your sister, our father is to blame for the problems that we've had. But you see, the difference between you and me is that I love my sister enough to try to fix what's broken between us, because she and I are family.
So, TC, what brings you and Liz down to the hospital?
We came here to see Sheridan.
And Antonio.
I see.
And if, honey, if you have a moment, I want to talk to you.
Oh?
Honey, it's about our family. What's happened in Sheridan has made me realize that I need to work to get our family back together. I mean, Simone is off on her own, doing her own thing, feeling second best and second rate. You and I have had some problems together. And then there's Whitney. I mean, we are estranged from our own daughter because I am too selfish to realize that she loves Chad. Sweetheart, I want to talk to you. I want to figure out how we can get our family back together again.
Oh, TC.
Whitney, chill out, okay? LaToya's not a threat to our future. It's you I love.
And lied to, right?
I told you. There's nothing between LaToya and me.
No, you didn't tell me about LaToya. You didn't tell me that you were married before, Chad.
I thought I was divorced. I signed those papers years ago. It's not my fault LaToya didn't file them.
Oh, really? You know what? If it was that important to you, then why didn't you file the papers yourself?
I never thought LaToya wouldn't file them.
No, you didn't think at all, Chad. You didn't tell me that you were married before.
Look, I made a mistake, okay?
No,
I admit
it was more than a mistake. You broke faith. How can we ever be together again if I can't trust you?
Damn it.
Word is that Whitney chick is still here with Chad visiting friends. Hope you said your goodbyes, honey. Because when I find you, I'm gonna kill you. This is gonna be easier than I thought. This is it, girlfriend. I'm taking you down.
Oh, TC, you wanted to reach out and bring Whitney back into the family is the best news I've heard all day.
Sweetheart, I just want to tell you that I was wrong about making Whitney choose between our family and Chad. I was so desperate that I didn't want our little girl to leave the nest. I all but kicked her out without even realizing it. And Chad, I was so wrong about him. All he ever did was love Whitney. I treated him like a whipping boy every time I saw him. Truth is, Chad loved Whitney. He loved Whitney enough to stand up to me every time I went after him. He defended Whitney, and he defended their love. And he committed his life to her. All I did was try to rip him apart every time I saw him. Most boys would have just ran away. Not Chad, he stood in there. And you, Eve, sweetheart, you were so right to let Whitney go off to L.A. You were. I mean, she would have left anyway. Now, sweetheart, I just have to figure out a way to fix this. Figure out a way to get our family back together, get that bond.
Oh, honey, I know that Whitney will forgive you. Are you kidding? She worships the ground that you walk on. Nothing would make her happier than to be close to you again, and for us to be a family again.
I hope you're right.
I know. Let's call Whitney now, tonight. Start mending fences.
You know, what about Sheridan? I mean, shouldn't you go check on her first?
Sheridan is in stable condition for now. You know, honey, the thought of how Sheridan's baby was taken from her just makes me miss my daughter more. Let's go and call her right now. As a matter of fact, I was even thinking of going out to Los Angeles and bringing Whitney home.
Oh, sweetheart, I know that's why I love you so much.
Oh, I love you too. Come on, let's go call her.
Try as you might, you can't tear those two apart. They love each other too much.
Well, I'm not going to give up. And you should be cheering me on, Julian. Once I take TC away from Eve, she will just run right into your waiting arms. I will have my revenge, and you can have Eve back. Your dream come true.
Whitney.
Damn it. Chad, just go. Okay, leave me alone.
No, not till we talk this through. Okay, we gotta get back on track. We can't go on like this.
You're right, Chad. We can't go on like this. Not after you lied to me.
Whitney.
No, just leave me alone, okay? I just want to be alone, that's
But
all.
I told you...
No, just go. Please.
Damn that Whitney chick. Thinking she's all of that when she's nothing but trouble. Only she won't be trouble for long.
My baby. My poor baby girl.
I'm sorry, Mr. Winthrop, but I really need to take the baby now.
Sarah. My sweet little girl. Daddy's so sorry that you won't be able to share in this life with me. But someday, Dad, you'll see you again in heaven. Both Mommy and Daddy will. Until then, you, just know that you live on in our hearts and that we'll always love you. Always.
Fox, am I really a monster, like Dr. Abel says that I am? Because, you know, I never meant to hurt Gwen or the baby.
Oh, hey. Teresa, come on, I know that. I believe that you never meant to hurt anybody, but, it's just, the facts are that people got hurt, you know?
I know. I just thought that fate was gonna take care of it, you know, make it all okay, but you know, things can be worse.
Yeah. I gotta be honest with you, you know, this whole talk about fate and you and Ethan, I never really bought into it. But I gotta tell you, I mean, the way things have been going, if there is such a thing as fate, it's really done a number on you two, huh? I mean, think about it. I mean, you both come out to LA together at the same time. You wind up staying in the same apartment. Find yourselves in the same bed, almost make love. Ethan ends up saying how he's going to remain true to Gwen. Then he winds up making out with you on the beach. There's a television crew that films the thing, plays it on TV. Gwen sees
I know,
it.
Stop. Another rest.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You know, Ethan and Gwen, they both hate me for what happened. I don't blame them. Gwen's never gonna forgive me, and neither will Ethan.
I don't know. Look, you know, Ethan's forgiven you before, right? I mean, he forgave you for outing him as a Bennett, and then the whole... Hey. Come on. He forgave you for the old Julian thing, right? Just being married to him and then having his kid.
Yeah, but you know what? Things were different then. You know, he wasn't married. And even though he says that he still loves me, he's never going to be unfaithful to Gwen. He said that he will never leave Gwen and their baby for me.
Well, like I said, Teresa, if there is such a thing as fate, it really did a number on you.
Wait a minute.
What?
I know I'm wrong about fate. No, I haven't lost Ethan. The fate's gonna bring us together again.
Chad's nowhere around. Now I can take care of little Miss Classy ass for good. Damn. He's still here. I can't do anything with Chad watching. I'll just wait till he goes home. Then I'll make it so Whitney goes home too. In a body bag.
My baby. Poor baby girl.
I know you miss her. I miss her too. And you were right. This is all my fault that this happened. I betrayed you, I betrayed my daughter, I betrayed the vow I took to forsake all others. If you can find it in your heart to give me another chance, I will make sure that nothing like this ever happens again. God willing, we will stay together. We'll have other children together. And I will be true to you. And I will be true to our future children. Please, Gwen, give me another chance to love and to honor and to cherish you. Only you.
Okay, Teresa, what are we talking about here? How's fate gonna bring Ethan back to you?
Okay. Ethan said that he was never gonna leave Gwen, right? He said that he was always gonna be true to Gwen and their baby.
So?
Well, so he said that he only married Gwen because she was pregnant.
Teresa, no, don't go there. Come on.
No, Fox, listen, okay? It's only Gwen and Ethan now. There's no reason for him to be with her. Fate has freed him of his obligation to be with Gwen. He can finally be with me. Ethan and I can be together again.
You know, if those stupid orderlies hadn't cut us off, TC would have seen you holding Eve, and then your whole relationship would have come out.
Good God, woman, let it go. Get some therapy, get a life, but leave them alone.
I got a better idea, Julian. Get on board with me. Come on, once I torpedo TC and Eve's relationship, you and Eve can finally be together.
Please, that's just it. You tried to tear them apart and haven't been able to. Yeah. Look at them. Look how close they are, how much they love each other.
Yes, well, Eve may love TC, but she never had the passion for him that she has always had for you. And as for TC, he loves the woman that he thinks Eve is. Once he finds out the truth, he is going to wash his hands of her. So you see, I can have my sister's husband, and you can have Eve again. Your dream come true.
After all these years, I don't think that Eve would come back to me.
Of course she will. In fact, you can have Eve regardless of whether TC dumps her first or not. All you have to do is find your son and bring him back to her. Then Eve will be bonded to you forever.
Honey, this area is safe to use a cell phone in. So let's call Whitney and tell her we want to get things right with all of us.
But what if she doesn't want to talk to me?
Honey, she'll be thrilled to hear your voice.
If that's the case, then what the hell am I going to say?
Tell her the same thing that you told me. That you were wrong to make her choose between family and love. And that you were wrong to call Chad a punk from the streets.
All right. Here it goes. It's ringing.
Damn, where's she going? I gotta move now before Chad sees me.
Hello?
Chad? Chad, is that you?
Coach Russell?
Yeah. It's been a long time. Maybe a little bit too long. Eve and I, we wanted to talk to Whitney and you about our situation.
I hear you, Coach. Right now is not a good time.
Why, Chad? What's wrong? Where's Whitney?
This is it, Miss Arvette. You are going down.
Look, ain't nothing to get upset about, Coach. Whitney just dropped her jacket. Her phone was in it, and I was on my way to give it back to her when you called.
Well, maybe it's best that you did answer the phone, because Eve and I, we've been talking, and, well... Chad, I just want to say that I was wrong for giving you and Whitney such a hard time about your relationship, and what I should have done...
Look, Coach, can we talk about this later? Like I said before, this isn't a good time.
Chad, why are you putting me off? Where's my daughter? Where's Whitney? What was that? Chad, what was that?
That'll teach you to mess with my man.
You know I don't want to hurt my brother. He's got to know the truth.
And what did you mean when you said our baby?
You are one dead sister.
Help! Help! We need a doctor!
You allowed our daughter to go to L.A. to be shot.
NBC Monday, one night in Vegas will rock the entire world.
Make some noise!
Live from Sin City, the 2003 Radio Music Awards, the hottest names in music and the biggest hits of the year. Featuring Beyonce, Jewel, Justin Timberlake, Avril Lavigne, Tim McGraw, Nelly, Kelly Clarkson, and a special appearance by Michael Jackson. Ryan Seacrest hosts the 2003 Radio Music Awards, NBC Monday, 9/8 Central.